Hey guys, what's up? It's Bibs87 here again, and welcome back to another Runescape vlog. In this one, I'm just going to be doing some construction, so yeah, nothing much to watch on the screen, but going for 86 construction right now, because I did get my 90 smithing finally, which was nice. So yeah, I'm trying to get my 86 construction, then I'm going to start getting all my other skills up from there as well. So yeah, not much for you guys to see, but I'm going to talk about the updates they came out with today, which let's jump right in. First off, they did release the Wilderness Warbands today, which is another distraction and diversion, and it pretty much they've been making distraction diversions a lot in the past few months because I think that they want more people to log on daily, like even if people would not normally log on to like PVM or skill on a weekday, they might log on for a half hour or so to do one of the distraction and diversions that goes on daily, such as this new thing that just came out, maybe the demon. The ones they come out with are the sinkholes, and the demon flash mobs, and those are all sort of distraction and diversions that they always will appear in your chat box. I'm not sure if the Wilderness Warbands will appear in the chat box. I haven't done one yet because they only happen every 8 hours. So, if I see one about to go on, I might go over and attend it. At some point, and I'll maybe try and start vidding when I do, and then upload that. And if I do that, I'll leave a link on this video to that commentary of me doing the warbands. But that's not really the main update. I mean, that's the main update for the day, but that's not really what I'm concerned about too much. But yeah, as far as the Wilderness Warbands go, I mean, it's cool, sort of trying to revive the wilderness, like I said in the behind the scenes video where I talked about it. Where I talked about the warbands, it sounds like it's a pretty cool idea to sort of maybe revive the wilderness, make it a little bit more exciting, as well as getting a decent amount of skilling XP, and maybe even a little bit of cash in your pocket after the event is over, because you can either kill people and get their stuff, or you can get the wand maybe. One thing I'm interested in is, as you all know, if you get the wand while looting, you will glow really brightly, and everyone will pile you, trying to kill you and get the wand. What I want to know is, if you kill someone and they drop the wand and you pick it up, do you start to glow? Because if you do, then it'll be pretty hard to get for anybody to get the wand out. But if you can just pick it up and then nobody really knows who has it, you can and you can like sort of slip away, maybe that'll be pretty cool, because I don't know, it's sort of like a stealth combat thing combination. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty interesting update. Pretty not something I'm really interested in myself. I've never really been into distraction and diversions too much. I used to do evil trees sometimes just for fun, but and whenever I see a crashed star, I'll usually mine it, because that can be some pretty good mining experience. So yeah, those are two that I sometimes do, but I don't really do the any of the other. Like I never did sinkholes when they came out. I haven't done the demon flash mobs. I've never really done any of that. So I don't know. It's just not my thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you'd call the ports a distraction and diversion, but that is actually sort of like a long-term thing that you get something from. But speaking of that, I'm only 14% off the pincers. I'm actually 87% of the way there, so 13% more, and I'll be there, which is awesome, because then I'll be able to start making my Tetsu. I already have all the scrolls completed, so I just need to get the plate, and I'll be able to start making it, which I'm pretty excited for, because it's going to be awesome to use at solo next and any other boss like that they come out with. So yeah, pretty excited for that. But that is one of the main things that actually did change this week, was Nex. They had made quite a few changes to Nex, and from what I've seen, it's actually made it easier, which is, in my opinion, kind of ridiculous, because it is so easy already. I mean, maybe it does take practice, of course, but if you know what you're doing and you have the right gear, you can easily solo Nex, and what they did is just make it easier. So first things first, Nex has, this is just for anybody who hasn't been to Nex. Nex has a drag move on the first phase, the smoke phase, where she will drag you to her, like right next to her, so she can melee you, and she will stun you, and it will drop your prayer. So it can be pretty deadly if you don't like freedom or anticipation out of it. when she drags you, because it can hurt you. Like, it can do a decent amount of damage. Her melee attacks can do like 2,000, and then since your prayers dropped, her mage can hit pretty high as well. So it's kind of a dangerous attack. So it was like one of the most. It was really annoying when she did it. But what they did was they made it so she can only drag you at most once every 10 seconds. So before, she could just drag you and then like 2 seconds later just drag you again, and that could be really, really deadly because you could easily die from that if you weren't careful and eating and freedoming and stuff like that, because she can do a lot of damage to you in a short amount of time using the drag move. So that was, I mean, whatever. And then they made it so that if you are stun anticipated, like if you have anticipation active and you're immune to stun, she won't even drag you. Before, she would still drag you, and it wouldn't stun you, but now she will still drag you, even if now she won't drag you even if you're immune to stun. So those two things are going to make the first phase quite a bit easier, because it could get really annoying and make you use a decent amount of food if she dragged you like 3 times within 10 seconds. So that's been changed. Secondly, they changed the blood phase so that the prayer, drains your prayer a lot less. And she did drain your prayer pretty hardcore, but that was one of the things that you needed to consider when you're going in there. Like, okay, I'm going to next. I'm gonna need some pretty good a good amount of prayer pots to be able to do the whole solo, because she's gonna drain my prayer a ton because of her blood barrage attack that drains your prayer a shitload. But they changed it so it drains it less. I'm not sure how much less. I have not been to next yet, but that's just gonna make it easier as well, because you can bring more food and less prayer if it drains your prayer a little bit less. So that was another one. And then lastly, they made it, well, actually there's 2 more. They changed the ice phase so that it's easier to click on the stalagmites to break people out of prisons, which is that's good. I think that one's the one good one that was definitely needed, because previously, if they were meleeing Nex and they got trapped in an ice prison right next to her, it was really hard to click on the stalagmites, because Nex has a really big click box, and you would often just click on her instead of the stalagmites. So they changed it so that you can click on the stalagmites easier, which I think that one was good. And that also doesn't even affect soloing, because you don't need to break anyone out of prisons. And they also made it so that Nex will no longer try and target people in the bank during the ice phase, which she did pretty often. Like if someone was standing at the portal, or whatever you want to call it, the gate to the prison, and they were just like sort of watching you solo, and you were killing glacies like really near the door on the ice phase, she would often, when she would use either contain this or die in a prison of ice, she would switch targets and try and attack the person in the bank that she obviously couldn't reach. So they fixed that, which is also good, because you could use that to your advantage if you had a friend standing in the bank, and it would make you use less food because she wouldn't attack you while you were killing glacies. So that was a good one. That made it a little bit harder, but the other 3 sort of seem to are going to make it a lot easier to do solo next. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to probably give it a shot later tonight or something, see if the changes are really that significant. And I most importantly want to see how big the change is to your prayer drain on blood phase. But yeah, that was about it. They changed a lot of stuff with the Troll Warzone, which is sort of like the tutorial island of today. They just changed a lot with the beginning tutorial that I don't really care about too much. Even if I made a new account, I usually skip the tutorial, because the new tutorial is really, really long and boring and annoying, and I don't like to do it. I mean, I've done it before and I didn't like it, so I don't know. I just didn't feel like doing it. So yeah. But that's really all the updates were for today. I have the patch notes right here. I'm just going to take one quick look through here, see if there's anything else significant. They changed capes in the game so that skill capes are no longer so good as they were before. Like, they were pretty much, I think they were like the best. Oh, 84 construction. Woohoo! They were pretty much like the best cape in the game back when they started it. using when they started the EOC. Those were pretty much the best capes in the game, but they've changed around a lot of the cape stats so that that is no longer the case, and I'm pretty sure the Tokar Call now has better defense and stuff than steel capes do. So that is very good, because it was kind of annoying how bad you would get hurt while using the Tokar Call versus a skill cape. But here's 84 construction. That's pretty nice. Can make a bunch of new random shit that I will not ever make, I guarantee it. And I'm now 300k till 85. 2 more levels to go. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. So let's get back to the patch notes. Let me just finish this one inventory right here. Alright, let's see what the patch notes got. Let's see. They have changed some things where you could DC randomly when joining people. I had that happen to me a few times. I would get DC'd when I tried to join my friend's world from my friends list, which is good. They only just now made it so ninja implings don't drop weapon plus poison potions, which is kind of stupid because EOC's been out for how long, and they were supposed to have removed all those potions, I think, from the game because you can't poison things anymore, or you can't poison weapons. They changed a lot of random stupid shit with the Squeal of Fortune that nobody cares about. And what else did they do? They changed the custom curses. You can see the hand looks a little different here. The door thing looks a little different here. The open your book thing is completely different. They just changed all of them pretty much in general to make them more consistent looking. And I mean, I don't really mind. It's not that big of a change at all, so it's fine. And then here's all the next stuff right here. They also changed the Virtus Wand and book to work with CoinShare. I don't care about that. I don't CoinShare ever because it's stupid and a waste of possible money. And oh, one more thing. They made it so that, well, actually a few more things. They made it so that the Cres's automatons now drop their drops more common because apparently they were too rare before. So it'll drop the pet and the gloves, I think, a little bit more often, which is good. If they were too rare, I mean, that's pretty nice. And they also finally fixed the royal crossbow so it'll degrade correctly. Before it was really random and erratic with the degrading. Sometimes it just stayed 100% for like 4 days, and then it would drop down to 40%, then jump back up to 80%, and just really random and strange. And I don't know what was wrong with it, but they fixed it, so now the royal crossbow will degrade correctly, and you'll have to bring it back to the Queen Black Dragon to get yourself some more charges for it by brandishing it. And a few things they changed with Slayer. They made it so that you can now be assigned aviancies as a task, which is good, and I think they did this to combat the fact that bots are no longer there, and to make it so that adamant bars won't just rise to infinity in their price, because that was the main source of adamant bars in the game. So they're trying to get people to go there and kill them, and I'll definitely kill them if I get them as a Slayer task. That'd be kind of a nice Slayer task, I think, because you could get some decent money off those adamant bars. So yeah, that was a pretty cool update. And they also, I'm so happy about this, but I also definitely wish they had done this earlier during my King of the Queen series. But they made it so that the Queen Black Dragon now counts as a black dragon in Slayer tasks. So if I'm not wrong, that's going to be some pretty damn nice XP, and I'm going to have to definitely try that out real soon and let you guys know how it is, because I think it's going to be really good XP. And if you guys are trying to do that for your own Slayer XP, go ahead and check out my guide to the Queen Black Dragon. I'll leave a link in the description, both one link to my melee guide, one link to my range guide of how to do the Queen Black Dragon in the EOC. So I'll leave links down there if you guys are looking to do some of that for your Slayer tasks. But I know I'm definitely going to give it a shot and see if it's good XP, because I can imagine it really will be. And they also buffed the HP of some commonly assigned Slayer monsters to, I think it'll give them more XP. But some things I'm thinking they probably buffed are Abyssal Demons, most likely, Dark Beasts, probably. What else? That's all I can really think of, to be honest, that I would one-hit pretty consistently. Maybe Metal Dragons, I'm not sure, because those were pretty easy to kill, but they weren't as bad as Abyssal Demons and Dark Beasts. So yeah, that's about it though, guys. Some pretty significant minor changes this week, which is kind of uncommon for them to do, but the main update really wasn't the focus for me this week. It was more the minor updates to Nex and Slayer that I was more interested in. So yeah, if I go and do a Wilderness Warband on video, I will leave the link in the description to that, and you can also check there for my Queen Black Dragon guides if you're looking to do that for a Slayer task, like I said before. Other than that, you guys can join my friends chat in game, Bibs7, if you want to talk to me. We've been getting a decent amount of people in there these days, which is nice. I enjoy talking to you guys when I'm skilling and whatever. So you can join there and talk to me. I'll usually be in there whenever I'm online. Also, if you guys want to see some Minecraft videos from me, I have a Minecraft channel. You can check it out. Link will be in the description as well for that. I upload them there pretty consistently, and I'm doing a Super Hostile series, which is a Complete the Monument challenge map, and it's really fun. And I enjoy watching my own videos myself personally, just to see my reactions, because they're pretty funny when I get angry and stuff like that, because it is a really hard map. But yeah, other than that, guys, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for future videos, and I will see you next time for hopefully some more Calfight King, because I think me and Jake might be going tonight. See you guys then. Peace.